Welcome back to Perks Recap. Back at it again. We're doing Canned Heat. It is part 3 of the Refried Boogie. Wow. If you have not seen part 2, if you didn't listen to part 2 of this 3-part series that we're doing here on this one song, it's 41 minutes, so I did it in 3 parts. Make sure you check out part 2. I assume that if you're on my channel, you like my channel, you tune in, you must like guitars. Because that's what I'm about. I really like guitars. I try to feature guitars, guitar-driven bands, guitar solos on the channel as much as I can. And the guitar solo in part 2 of this song, of this video, is unbelievable. It is epic. It'll be one of the best guitar solos you've ever heard. In my opinion, it is. So make sure you check out part 2 if you haven't already. Check out part 1 as well. The links for both of those are in the description below. So make sure you check out the description for part 1 and part 2. All the links are there. The link to this original video will be there, as well as links to all my social media and information for Venmo and PayPal if you want to donate like Sam did. Sam's the person who donated and suggested this. But anyway, we left off, I went back 10 seconds from where we left off in part 2. So this is it. This will be the end of the video in terms of our parts. Part 3 will be the last part. I'm assuming we're going to get a drum solo in here because I was told that every single band member gets a chance for a solo. We've heard everybody except for the drummer. So let's see what he's got to give us. Here we go. Part 3, the final part. So good. Okay, I know I paused early. I didn't pause almost the entire part 2. I paused really early like this, and then the guitar solo started, and it took me to the end of the song. The drum solo might do the same thing. I'm thinking this is the start of the drum solo. Not entirely sure, but we'll see. I just if I get a chance to pause again, that'll be great. If not, then I won't, because I'm not pausing during the drum solo. This has got to be it. Wow. Okay. Yes. Woo! This is Frank Cook, right? I'm assuming it's Frank Cook. Oh, man. Oh, man. Sounded like a drumstick hit the floor. Is he using his hands? He could be using his hands right now. I think he's using his hands. I heard a drumstick hit the floor. Oh, man. Oh, man. Stamina. All these drummers, the stamina. My goodness. Wow. Is it over? Maybe not. Maybe. Flip it up. I'm waiting for it to drop. Oh my God! What is going on? How much time left? Ah! Oh my! I know there's only like 2 minutes left in this video, and we'll have a proper close. But the stamina of these drummers, every time I hear a drum solo, I'm always like enamored with that, how they can keep that up for so long. And the fact that he did that solo, again, extended, long out solo, and it got better and better and faster. And then he slowed it down a little bit, and we went through the whole solo. And then at the end, it was the best part. He saved the best for last, and that was that was at the end. He wasn't tired or anything like that. The ending was the best part. Wow. Wow, wow. Again, I'm assuming Frank Cook. If I am wrong, let me know. All right. Like I said, just a couple minutes left, and we'll have a proper close. Don't forget the boogie.
Canned Heat.
There you have it. That is the third and final part to Refried Boogie by Canned Heat. I just wanted to say, I was wondering the year. I did see that this was called Living the Blues, and that is an album by Canned Heat, and it is 1968 that it came out. So I'm assuming this is the original lineup. So all the names I gave earlier are the correct names. Real quick, I'll run through them again. Bob the Bear Height, Alan Blind Owl Wilson, Henry the Sunflower Vestine, Larry the Mole Taylor, and Frank Cook on drums. Taylor on bass, Vestine on guitar, Wilson on the other guitar, and Bob on, or the Bear on lead vocals and bass. Let me know about his vocals. Let me know if there's anything by Canned Heat that I can listen to that can maybe show me his vocal range or how his vocals are. I mean, so far, I haven't been paying too much attention to the vocals, to be honest. The music is just so good. And partly because they really haven't caught my attention. I haven't heard anything from the vocals that were really, grabbing my attention, that really brought me to them. So let me know if there is anything that kind of showcases his voice a little more, or is this band more about the music and the vocals are kind of secondary and it's not that important, which is possibly the case. But Living the Blues, so yeah, it's obviously an album, and Refried Boogie Part 1 ends the first side, I think. And then Refried Boogie Part 2 is the other side, and that's why they had that dip in the solo there, because the album had to turn over. But anyway, I just thoroughly enjoyed it. I really did. I can't get enough. I am going back. I'm going to listen to each one of those solos because they were all that good. The drum solo, just so good. The guitars, of course, I'm a guitar guy, but I like solos really of any kind, but I like when I hear bass solos and drum solos because there's not that many of them. And I kind of don't understand why, but you really don't get that many of them. I've been doing this channel for a long time, and I've done a lot of live performances by a lot of great bands, and drum solos and bass solos are not that prevalent. They're not around that much. So whenever they do come around and they're as good as this one, I'm excited for it. So hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you caught Part 1 and Part 2. The links for all the parts will be in the description below. The link to the original video that I reacted to will be in the description. All my information for social media and how to donate through Venmo and PayPal. If you donate, I'll react to anything you want. And once again, I want to thank Sam for the suggestion and the donation. And until next time, I will see you later.